XRP is gearing up for its next big parabolic move, and this could be the one that takes us to a new all-time high. In today's video, we'll dive into what's driving XRP's price action right now. Many are speculating it's tied to the SEC not filing their brief in the Ripple case today. But that's not all. There's some insanely bullish news about XRP coming up later in the video that you won't want to miss. Stick around because things are about to get exciting. Let's dive into the big question everyone's asking. Will the SEC file their brief in the Ripple case tonight, or is this case quietly slipping into obscurity? That's where we're starting today, but stick around because later we're breaking down XRP's price action. What's driving it? Is it hype, real momentum, or just short-term speculation? Back to the SEC brief. It's been the talk of the town, but here's the thing, it doesn't really matter. My take, they'll file it tonight. Why? Because Gary Gensler is still steering the ship over at the SEC. Let's unpack what this means. Gary Gensler isn't backing down. No way, no how. The man sued Elon Musk on his way out and slammed cryptocurrencies on CNBC just the other day. There's a 0% chance he's letting this one slide. He's filing that brief and the SEC lawyers are right behind him. Let's be real, they're not exactly crypto fans either. So what does this mean for the market? Absolutely nothing. XRP just hit $3.15 as I'm recording this, and the market doesn't seem phased. It's like everyone's already braced for impact. Even if there's a little pullback, it won't matter long term. Why? Because Trump's SEC has already hinted they might freeze current enforcement actions and hit reset on cases that don't involve fraud. Sound familiar? That's exactly what we've been saying since Paul Atkins was named as the new head of the SEC. Buckle up, it's about to get interesting. The Ripple versus SEC saga? It's quickly becoming old news. Odds are this case will end in Ripple's favor, and honestly, who cares what the SEC does today? A new president steps in on January 20th, bringing a new SEC chair who's likely to undo any last-minute moves from Gary Gensler. Let's face it, the damage is already done. There's nothing more the SEC can pull now. They've appealed, they're filing briefs, but it's all just noise at this point. Here's the bottom line, this case is on its way out. The new SEC leadership will likely wrap it up in a way that's a big win for Ripple and XRP. The writing's on the wall, and the future's looking bright for Ripple. Stay tuned. Guys, there's really not much to stress about when it comes to the SEC's brief, but I came across something super intriguing related to Ripple and XRP as the case wraps up, and I had to share it with you. A user brought this to my attention today, and it's too good not to discuss. So this post basically blew up online. Stuart Alderodi tweeted about their dinner with Trump, adding, "And on top of it, the beef," and no, I'm not even going to attempt the fancy word he used, I'd butcher it, "was really good." Talk about unexpected twists in the Ripple saga, right? Did anyone else find Stuart Alderodi's post a bit random? I mean, why did he choose to share that specifically? It seemed odd at first glance, but then someone dug deeper. What does this beef dish actually symbolize? Turns out this meal is traditionally served to mark the closing of an important contract, and that's where it gets interesting. Could Stuart's post be more than just a casual share? By making it public, is he subtly signaling to the XRP community that a major deal or agreement has been finalized? If so, this could be a clever way of dropping a hint without saying too much. Food for thought, literally. We've already spoken to Trump, we've already spoken to Paul Atkins. This is settled. It's behind us. No need to stress. Here's the deal, Trump's SEC has made it clear. They're dropping all non-fraud cases, and this is exactly that. A complete non-fraud case. Honestly, one of the biggest nonsense cases in crypto history. Zero doubt in my mind that this is going nowhere. In fact, I believe we're just months away from putting it all in the rearview mirror. When that happens, Ripple isn't just going to make waves, it's going to dominate the US market. And I'm not just talking big, I'm talking colossal. Most people don't even realize what's coming. Ripple is about to flex some serious firepower, and once the dust settles, it's game over for the competition. Imagine a world where Ripple goes public. It could be a game changer. People often speculate about XRP powering companies like Amazon or Uber, but let's think bigger. If Ripple went public, it could become one of the largest companies globally. At a $14 XRP market cap, as John Deaton mentioned, Ripple would hold over $800 billion in crypto assets. For perspective, MicroStrategy trades at a 3.1 ratio with the Bitcoin it manages, despite carrying $20 billion in debt. Debt Ripple doesn't have. If Ripple achieved the same valuation metric, it could be looking at a whopping $2 trillion valuation. Now, will Ripple IPO at $2 trillion? Will it match MicroStrategy's valuation model? Hard to say. There will likely be differences. But one thing's for sure, the potential is massive. The numbers might swing higher or lower. Who knows? $2 trillion sounds insane, right? But here's the kicker. At a $14 XRP, Ripple could be sitting on nearly $1 trillion in XRP. Let that sink in. And by the way, we'll dive into how realistic that target is later in the video, so don't go anywhere. What's clear is Ripple is about to wield more power than anyone else in crypto, and it's not even a close race. With the SEC's green light, Ripple isn't just playing the game, they're rewriting the rules. Ripple is positioning itself to play a key role in shaping the future of cryptocurrency in America, potentially working directly with leaders like President Trump to drive innovation in the financial system. Unlike most crypto companies, Ripple stands out with strong ties to major financial institutions. They've been collaborating with giants like Bank of America since 2017, giving them a head start in bridging the gap between traditional finance and blockchain technology. Because instantaneously, all these other financial institutions would understand that they are being disrupted, and if they don't adopt cryptocurrency soon, they are going to be left in the dust. That is the power of an IPO. Imagine this, if Ripple were to IPO with a $100 billion market cap, arguably modest given XRP's potential, it could spark a frenzy among global financial institutions eager to partner with them. Ripple isn't just part of the crypto conversation, they're poised to dominate the next generation of finance. The question isn't if Ripple will make a major impact, it's how big that impact will be. Imagine this, an XRP ETF launches, and suddenly, billions of dollars start pouring into the ecosystem. The excitement? It's unmatched. Right now, the price movement we're seeing on XRP is driven by just tens of millions in the market, yet that's translating into a market cap surge of tens of billions. So, what happens when billions flood the spot market? XRP could soar in ways most people can't even imagine. Hitting $3 might come sooner than anyone thought. Remember, people once dismissed Amazon and Microsoft as penny stocks, and now they're worth thousands. The same kind of transformation could be on the horizon for XRP. Are you ready to witness it? Why can't XRP achieve the same thing? Not enough people ask that question, but here's the truth. It absolutely can. If XRP evolves into what many of us believe it's capable of becoming, the possibilities are endless. Will it happen? That remains to be seen, but let's give credit where it's due. The XRP community has been spot on about so much so far. Now, let's dive into this chart because, in my opinion, it highlights one of the most exciting aspects of XRP's journey. Here's the key takeaway. Most of XRP's current volume is coming from the spot market. For those who know, this is huge. It means people are buying the actual token, not just speculating on derivatives. To me, this is one of the most bullish signs for XRP's long-term growth and sustainability. The foundation is being built, and it's getting stronger every day. It's not about leverage, derivatives, or fake money fueling speculation, unlike what we've seen with MicroStrategy and Bitcoin, where debt is raised to buy crypto. That's not the story with XRP. XRP buyers aren't playing games with leverage or betting on short-term price swings. They're buying the real deal, the underlying token, with a clear vision for the future. This isn't a speculative frenzy. It's all spot-driven. No surge in leverage. Just real investors recognizing the opportunity they missed at earlier prices and moving fast before it's too late. Every critic who doubted XRP's survival through the Ripple versus SEC case? Wrong. Every skeptic who dismissed Ripple's partnerships with major financial institutions? Also wrong. XRP isn't just surviving, it's thriving, and those who see the bigger picture are locking in their stake for the long haul. Everything we've been talking about for months is finally unfolding right before our eyes. Throughout the bear market, I kept saying, someday people will catch on, someday they'll see what we've already seen, and when that happens, the price will reflect it. Well, that moment is happening right now. And here's the crazy part, the market still hasn't fully caught on. This isn't some FOMO-fueled rally, it's the early wave of people waking up to the reality of what's happening. Institutional adoption is here, and it's no longer just talk. BlackRock is stepping in, and they've made it clear. The future of finance isn't built on private networks. It's public, it's real, and people are finally starting to get it. We're entering an unprecedented era where large institutions are finally tapping into this technology's full potential. For years, this was out of reach, blocked by US regulators who kept the brakes firmly on. But now, for the first time, the door is open, and we're about to witness one of the fastest technological build-outs in history. As Brad Garlinghouse recently put it, crypto today is like the internet in the 1980s or early 90s. Just the pre-game warm-up. The real game is about to begin. Buckle up. Think about the dot-com bubble. What happens when we hit that point? What about when we reach full maturity? Right now, we're still in the pre-game warm-up of a 9-inning baseball game. We haven't even stepped up to bat, yet look at what XRP is already achieving. The real game hasn't even started. Just wait for the big build-out. Just wait for the real products to roll in. Just wait for everything we know is coming to actually unfold. From day one, this thesis has been spot on, and there's no sign of it slowing down. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this update. Stay ready because the best is yet to come.